Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
It is Tuesday, and we are so excited to have you here. Thank you for spending some of your afternoon with us.
Yes, thank you. In today's episode, we'll be visiting a local workshop where creatives come together.
And we'll also check out the latest cutting-edge creations and awesome innovations that are happening in the tech world.
Plus, you'll find out how to get a wonderful deal when you dine at this fantastic Eastern North Carolina restaurant.
Yes, it is fantastic.
Yes.
Now, of course, all of that is coming up very soon, but first, we are heading to Surf City to check out this amazing entertainment center that is opening this fall.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Right? Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia. Today we're on the construction site for a brand new place in Surf City called High Tides and Good Vibes. This place is expected to bring families, friends, and fun together, so let's go get the inside scoop. So we are here with Eric, the co-owner of High Tides and Good Vibes. Eric, thank you for having us today.
Davey, thank you so much for coming out and joining us.
Of course, this is going to be a massive place. Tell us what inspired the creation of High Tides and Good Vibes.
Sure, so my partners and I, we live here in Surf City, and we spend so much time taking our kids to Wilmington or to Jacksonville to do anything like birthday parties or anything when it's cold or rainy outside. So we thought that this market might need something just to bring some fun and have some spin in this local market. And so that was kind of the basic foundation of how we came up with the concept.
Wow, amazing. So what are some of the features that are going to be a part of this venue? I know it's going to be very family friendly oriented.
Absolutely. So it's a 40,000 square foot facility anchored by 16 lanes of bowling. And then we're going to have a 2-story laser tag, multi-sport simulators, a ropes course in the ceiling, VR simulators, arcade, axe throwing, darts, a beer garden, a full bar and restaurant.
Wow.
So it's really, truly something for everyone.
Wow, that's incredible. There's also going to be like a kids, what is it? Like a kids infrastructure?
It's called a ballistics play unit, and it's essentially a 3-story indoor playground. Then there's a volcano and a ball drop and blasters, and it's just a place for younger kids to be able to come in, run around, have a good time. And really have some good quality time with their families. There's a lot of science that actually goes into this. So, we wanted to have things from kids all the way from 2 years old, all the way up to 80s and 90s. So we've got an awesome, partially covered beer garden outside for those folks that want to come listen to live music and have an adult beverage. And for folks that want to be inside with their kids playing in all those spaces, it's truly something for everyone in the family.
Now, what would you say sets this venue apart from other venues?
That's a great question. So everything about this is going to tie into the ocean and surfing and just kind of those beach elements. So I think that's part of it. I think the other part is really what we're doing to maximize the customer experience. So not only do we want you to come and check us out, but we want you to have such a good time that you come back time and time again. And so we've really put a lot of thought into the elements to really maximize the consumer experience to keep you coming back for years to come. So Davia, one of the really cool things about this project when we started was we have a private equity background, and we could have gone down that path and tapped into our existing investor base for this project, but we wanted to do what we called our for locals, with locals, by locals. So what we did was we offered the investment to local investors. And of the $5 million raise that we needed for this project, we raised almost 100% of that from local investors here in Surf City. And I think that's so cool because it's a testament to not only what this product is and the need for something like this in the community, but the buy-in of how excited people were to be involved in this. And that's something we're really proud of. And even with some of our vendors, like Salty Turtle, Hidden Chips, Louder's Furniture, Sundial Coffee and Tea, these are all folks that not only invested in the business, but they're also going to be the providers for our outdoor furniture, for our coffee and tea, for some of our cocktails. So really, it's kind of with the rising tide lifts all ships. And we think it's so important for the community when a new project comes to really help everyone else out and work together synergistically to have something that works for everyone.
Where can people go if they want to just, stay up to date and follow the progress?
Sure, so our website is High Tides and Good Vibes. And then on social media, on Facebook, we're High Tides and Good Vibes. And then on Instagram, we're High Tides Fun.
Awesome. Well, I know people are pumped and excited for this opening. I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you so much for sharing, Eric.
Thank you.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, find out more about this space that's sure to inspire you to learn a new skill and embrace your creative side. About 6 years ago, Darby George found himself in need of something that he could not find.
In 2019, I'd been looking for a place where I could go build and create, but there's no place like that around. You know, one day I was more or less complaining about we didn't have a place like that, and Tara said, why don't you start one?
And so, Makerspace was born.
5 months later, we opened, so everything just came together really quickly, almost like we were destined to end up here. So we are a membership-based wood and metal shop. People can come in, join as a member, and they have access to all of our tools and equipment. They just have to bring their own materials. We can't supply those. But we have more than just wood and metal tools.
We also have the 3D printers, so they have access to those along with Cricuts, sewing machines. We have a 100-watt laser. We also offer rental spaces.
Makerspace offers classes in a range of crafting skills like woodworking, blacksmithing, stained glass, sewing, and more in courses for all ages.
The world has gotten very digital, and a lot of people don't have the skills where they can pick up the tools, use them, and create things they want to make. I love getting kids in here for the kids' woodworking classes and showing them, hey, you can take a block of wood and some imagination and creativity and make something cool out of it. And it's just great to see the creativity come alive in the kids. And it's one of my favorite things about running this.
You know, people don't know what they don't know, so you don't know what you don't know how to do, or you don't know that you can do it, I should say, until you do it, and it's a lot of fun.
Their classes don't require a membership, so it provides an opportunity for folks who may be starting out to familiarize themselves with each craft and with Makerspace and the creative community they've built in Greenville. A concept that Tara herself was able to take advantage of as Makerspace was starting out.
We're empty nesters, so my life revolved around our children. So this gave me an outlet that I had, where I can put some energy that I had built up. When we started this, I wasn't a woodworker or a crafty person per se, but Makerspace has brought that out in me. I enjoy being here and learning new skills, and as much as I don't want to admit it, sometimes learning stuff from him.
Makerspace is a 501(c)(3) nonprofit, meaning they can take gifts or donations like supplies, money, or partners to come alongside as a sponsor for shop improvements or spots in children's classes. If you'd like to go the membership route, plans range from an hourly option that can be used anytime the shop is open to monthly options that allow access to Makerspace's facilities 24/7. For more information, you can reach out to them via the phone number or email listed on your screen.
A lot of our community has grown into, either smaller houses when people downsize, when they're older, or they're apartment dwellers. We have so many apartment buildings now. And they can't do woodworking or other, noisy crafts in those spaces, and that's where we come in. And we can provide that for them, and they can come build and create all they want.
You can find out more about Makerspace online on their website at makerspaceofgreenville.com or on social media on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at Makerspace of Greenville.
It's time for Style in a Snap, which is your go-to for quick style hacks, trend talk, and outfit upgrades, no matter your look. So on your next shopping trip, sit down when you're trying on clothes, because that little seat in the dressing room isn't just there for your bag. It's there to help test your comfort. So when clothes, they can feel totally different when you're seated, so especially around the waist and hips. So make sure you do this next time you're trying to get some new clothes.
I never thought that the seat in the dressing room was for anything but my bed.
No, girl. See, and my mom tells me this all the time, because when I was growing up, she's like, make sure you sit when you're trying on jeans, especially.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Sit down. see how they feel when you sit.
Yeah.
And so this is like ingrained in my head. So this is really useful, you guys.
Why am I just now learning this at the big age of 24?
Never too late.
Because that's such a good point, because
Yes.
it always like, it'll ride up or like, you know, maybe tighten.
Exactly.
And
So there are some extremely creative apps in the App Store, and after the break, we'll meet some talented developers with missions to help make people's lives easier. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's check out the latest tech trends and innovations with KTLA's Rich DeMuro in this week's Rich on Tech.
Behind every useful app is a developer with an idea.
We constantly get stories of people who have disabilities saying, I'm crying, I found your app. This has changed my life.
Stephanie Weitzman is with Speechify, a text-to-speech app created by her sons, who grew up with reading challenges. The app won a 2025 Apple Design Award for inclusivity.
I think the core part of the product is the fact that you can see the words and listen at the same time and have the words highlighted out to you at any speed that you choose.
That makes it useful for students, professionals, and people with reading disabilities.
So people have dyslexia, ADD, low vision.
Speechify works in over 50 languages and offers more than 200 AI-powered voices, including celebrities and her son.
I get goosebumps because it really is hard to differentiate.
Watch Duty skyrocketed to popularity during the January wildfires in Los Angeles.
We were the #1 app in the App Store nationwide, unfortunately.
But co-founders John Mills and Dave Merritt had been building it for 4 years.
Well, Watch Duty started out of the problem that folks in LA first encountered. There's not a lot of information when these disasters are striking.
The app gathers real-time data from a network of verified volunteers.
Ex-firefighters, retired first responders, kind of, radio enthusiasts, people that have been tracking fires for a long time.
Watch Duty now covers over 20 states, and next up is flood monitoring.
If there's unseen danger that you can't see or get information about, we want to be there to help.
Marina Lee is a USC student. She won a Distinguished Student Award from Apple for her app, Evacuate, inspired by her grandmother's experience during the wildfires.
I remember that she was feeling very overwhelmed and concerned about where to go and what to pack.
Her app helps users create emergency packing lists and store essential documents and contacts.
I realized how many others must be facing the same confusion and fear, so that really inspired me to build an app to help people like her.
After graduation, she plans to keep coding with a focus on helping people.
I really like the creativity part that comes with coding.
those are so amazing.
Very useful.
Yes.
It can help people out a lot.
That last girl who's still a student and
Still a student.
That's impressive.
Right? Amazing.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. So great you could join us today. We have a double trouble special here, I might say. Jeff, what can you tell us about these records?
These are by MC Homeless and Cool Keith. They released albums together. MC Homeless is a friend of mine and someone who moved to Greenville and lives here. Through him, we were able to get Cool Keith to come to town. We always will have these in stock as long as we get them. We had a couple autographed ones at our other location. He played. We had Cool Keith there, and it was legendary. He has many different names for his projects. When he played some Dr. Octagon songs, I about cried. It was amazing.
I am so mad I was out of town. Oh, the videos online were epic.
Yeah, we have a couple exclusive color variations at the shop for these because we are in direct with the artist. But yeah, come and ask about these. I get real excited because these are special records.
It's time for this or that, where between two choices, we pick which one we prefer. Do you prefer the zoo or an aquarium?
That's a really good question. I think an aquarium.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
See, zoos are so fun.
Yeah.
Because I went to the Cincinnati Zoo and got to see Fiona and Fritz, the baby hippos there. Adorable. Yes, they're kind of famous. Kind of a big deal.
Interesting.
But aquariums, I feel like those are animals that you're probably never gonna see again. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna see a hippo on a regular basis either.
Yeah.
But like animals like deeper in the water, like you don't just come across those or see those in Nat Geo all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there are some like species in the ocean that are just like still unknown. Like there's a lot of unknown species.
Yes.
And so it's really cool to see things you wouldn't expect to see in an aquarium. I feel like you'll know what you'll see at a zoo, most likely.
Also, like the deeper water animals are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Florida Aquarium and took a couple pictures of these jellyfish that are just.
How did I know you were gonna say jellyfish? Because I was thinking about jellyfish and how they light up and they're so pretty.
They're so pretty.
Yeah. It's time for the trivia question of the day. So the first Golden Corral opened in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1973. Is this A, true, or B, false? We'll be right back with the answer after this short break. Stay with us. We're back, and if you guessed B, false, you are correct. This all-you-can-eat buffet first opened in Fayetteville, North Carolina in 1973 by James Maynard and William F. Carl Gavin Siamese. Although Golden Corral is most well known for its buffet, they also offer a grill, carving station, and the Brass Bell Bakery. It can be found in 40 U.S. states and in Puerto Rico.
The following segment is sponsored by 222 Chophouse Wine Bar and Lounge.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today we are at 222 Chophouse in Kinston. You guys make sure to head to WNCT.com and find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because these will sell out fast. So we are here with Paul, the part owner and general manager of 222 Chophouse. Paul, thank you for having us today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Of course. This food looks amazing. It's so colorful.
Thank you. We worked really hard on it.
Awesome. So let's start out with the oysters in front of us. Tell us what we have.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So most of our guests will be starting out with something very similar to this when they dine. This is our oyster trio. It includes 6 different oysters, all of 3 different preparations, 2 of each preparation. The first preparation is the classic Rockefeller. So your spinach and cream cheese, a little bit of toasted panko on the top. All of these are baked. The second preparation is Casino, and that's my chef's favorite. He brought that one to the table. It's a red pepper and bacon. It's slowly becoming the most popular one.
Oh, wow.
And then we have Oliver, which is a classic pickled onion mignette.
Okay.
Yep, cooked with white wine.
Delicious. They look amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so let's head on over to this steak in front of us.
Yeah, so after your appetizers, you can enjoy any of our amazing entrees, all of which include local vegetables and local things, but the highlight of our menu is our certified Angus beef, all of which is prime. Sitting in front of us here is the 16-ounce ribeye. I prefer medium rare, and I've paired it with a mushroom demi.
Wow, awesome. And it's a really great size as well.
Yeah, it's definitely filling.
Awesome.
It's definitely filling.
Awesome. Now, what is this dish over here?
This over here, for those who don't want to come and have steak, though we are a steakhouse, we want to offer as much as we can in other realms of protein. So this one is our duck. So this is a pan-seared skin-on duck breast. It's cooked medium rare. It's served over a rosemary, ginger, and sage risotto with roasted tricolor carrots and a blackberry reduction. We have special drinks every single week. Our bar manager, Jose, is truly gifted, and he really knows what he's doing as far as a very sophisticated palate. So this is something that he's created for us this week, and it is a charcoal-infused whiskey sour. It has lemon, it has bourbon, it has a little bit of mint for some freshness, but most importantly, it's got this beautiful black color because it's infused with charcoal. Now this is my favorite. So this is our version of the classic drink, the old-fashioned. It doesn't take too many liberties as far as differences in the recipe, but we do like to smoke our old-fashioned, and then we finish it with a torched orange rind.
Now, what is this bright red one?
It's called our Harvest Moon. I actually named it after my wife and I's song.
I love that.
Harvest Moon by Neil Young.
Wow.
Yeah, so the idea was we take fruit that we can harvest from anywhere in the local area and turn it into a drink.
And you have Music Mondays?
We do. So up here in our private wine bar and lounge, we do music on Mondays. That's live music. We offer free charcuterie those days, and we also have a full menu and full bar service available. So this is a chocolate and cappuccino 4-layer cake. It's extremely moist. It's becoming one of the most popular ones on our dish.
Awesome. And I know you also have like a faith-based team.
Yes, we do.
Tell us a little about that.
So God has blessed us in so many ways. I mean, from the very beginning to every single day that we do this, he shows up in ways that we can't even imagine. I'm learning every day to stop worrying so much because he's got it taken care of. So we pray before service, every service. All the front of the house and the back of the house team, they get together and we talk about what the service is going to be like, but we also pray and we bring God into it. So it's very intentional. And he's our first step in every direction.
Awesome. Paul, thank you so much for sharing and talking about these amazing dishes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Of course. And you guys, be sure to head to WNCT.com and find the VR Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because these will sell out fast.
The previous segment was sponsored by 222 Chophouse Wine Bar and Lounge.
The ENC event is the return of the Winterville Watermelon Festival, August 21st through 24th. You can kick things off Thursday with Rides Only Night, then enjoy opening night Friday. Saturday, there will be live music, contests, and tons of food and fun. Then, lastly, you can wrap up on Sunday for their summer event. For tickets and for more information, visit watermelonfest.com. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, I'm your host, Davia, and you can stay connected with us on Instagram and Facebook at Eastern Lifestyle 9. As always, remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by High Tides and Good Vibes, Makerspace, and 222 Chophouse.